So let's write the z1 in polar form first. So we'll compute r1. R1 is square root of 1 squared, which is square root of 4, and that is 2. So r1 equals 2. And then we'll compute data 1. So let's say tangent data 1 equals 1 over square root of 3, which data 1 will equal to pi over 6. So then I'll write the z1 as r times 2 times cosine of pi over 6, cosine of pi over 6, plus I sine of pi over 6. Okay, that's z1. Now let's do same thing for z2. So I'll compute r2, which is also 1 squared plus square root of 3 squared, and that's 2. And then tangent theta 2 equals, root 3 over 1, which is root 3. And then theta 2 equals tangent inverse of root 3, which is pi over 3. And then z2 will equal to 2 times cosine of pi over 3 plus I sine of pi over 3. So this is for z1 and z2. Now let's write the product here. So I'm going to do that here. So this is for the first part. This is for the second part. Writing the product z1 times z2. So when I write the product, I multiply r1 and r2, which is 2 times 2. So that's 2 times 2. And I add the angle. So pi over 6 plus pi over 3. Plus I sine of the same thing. So I think I can just do it immediately. I can just write it right when I add it. So it's pi over 3 plus pi over 6, which this is 4 cosine of, if you add this, so that's 2 pi over, so multiply top and bottom by 2 here to have the same denominator. That's pi over, that will be 3, 4, so 2, 3 over, so pi over 2, right? I sine of pi over, that's in polar form. If I want to write it in polar form, that's just this. And I think that's what they want. They want it in polar form. So that's for z1 times z2. And when you divide them, you divide r1 and r2, which is 2 over 2. And then this is 2 over 2 at 1. 2 over 2 is 1 times, then you subtract the angle this time. So you will do pi over 3 minus pi over 6, I sine of pi over 3 minus pi over 6, which this will be 1. So then it's pi over 6 plus pi over 6 plus pi over 6. That's that portion. And then the other question is 1 over z1. And 1 over z1, if you want to write that in a polar form, then you really have to write this as 1 over square root of 3 plus I, which you can multiply top and bottom by conjugate and then do it. So multiply top and bottom by conjugate, which is square root of 3 minus I divided by, when you multiply this, it's just going to be square root of 3 minus I. That's just going to be 5. I mean, this is just going to be 4. So it will be square root of 3 divided by 4 minus 1 over 4. And then you write this number in a polar form. Then write this in a polar form.